Did you just get a mysterious check from the Social Security Administration? You're not alone. Thousands of retirees are finding an extra $6,420 in their accounts. And today, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening with these SSA overpayments. Stay tuned because this could affect you or someone you love who receives Social Security, SSI, SSS, DI, or VIA benefits. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some MAJOR news about Social Security overpayments that's affecting retirees and beneficiaries across the country. This is information you need to know whether you're collecting retirement benefits, SSIS, SSDI, or VIA benefits. I've been receiving hundreds of messages from viewers, just like you, who are confused about these unexpected payments showing up in their accounts. Some of you are excited, others are cautious, and many of you simply want to understand what's happening with your benefits. That's exactly why I've put together this comprehensive breakdown to answer all your questions. Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening. In late 2024, the Social Security Administration conducted an internal audit of their payment systems and discovered a significant calculation error that affected thousands of beneficiaries. This error dates back to January 2024, meaning many recipients have been receiving less than they were entitled to for nearly 2 years. The SSA has acknowledged this mistake and is now working diligently to correct these underpayments by issuing what they're calling adjustment payments to affected individuals. These payments average around $6,420 per recipient, although the exact amount varies based on your specific situation, benefit type, and how long you've been affected by the calculation error. Some recipients are seeing amounts as low as $1,800, while others are receiving up to $9,200 in back payments. The variance is significant because the error impacted different benefit categories in different ways, and the duration of underpayment varies from person to person. You might be wondering if you're one of the beneficiaries affected by this correction. The SSA has confirmed that this error potentially impacts recipients across multiple benefit programs. If you receive regular Social Security retirement benefits, you could be eligible for this adjustment. The calculation error particularly affected those who had recent changes to their benefit amounts due to cost of living adjustments over the past 2 years. Supplemental Security Income SSI recipients are also among those being issued correction payments. For SSI beneficiaries, the error was related to the way income calculations were being processed, resulting in slightly lower monthly payments than what recipients were entitled to receive. These seemingly small monthly discrepancies have accumulated over time, resulting in significant total underpayments. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI beneficiaries haven't been spared from this error either. The calculation mistake affected many disability recipients, particularly those who transitioned from work credits to disability benefits during the affected timeframe. If you're collecting SSDI and began receiving benefits between January 2023 and now, there's a good chance you might be eligible for an adjustment payment. Additionally, certain VIA benefit recipients who also collect Social Security benefits have been impacted. The error primarily affected those with combined benefit arrangements, where coordination between VA and SSA benefit calculations led to underpayments. This is particularly relevant for veterans who began collecting Social Security benefits while already receiving VA disability compensation. Many of you have been asking when these payments will arrive, and that's a perfectly reasonable question. The Social Security Administration began issuing these correction payments last month and has announced that the distribution will continue rolling out over approximately the next 90 days. They're processing these adjustments in batches, prioritizing the oldest claims and the most significant underpayments first. If you haven't received a payment yet while others you know have, don't be alarmed. The SSA is handling millions of corrections, and they're systematically working through their database to ensure every eligible recipient receives their proper adjustment. The agency has stated that most eligible beneficiaries should receive their payments by the end of the second quarter of 2025, though some complex cases might take longer to process. The payment will arrive in the same form that you normally receive your benefits. If you have direct deposit set up for your monthly benefits, the adjustment payment will be deposited directly into your bank account. If you receive paper checks, you'll receive a separate paper check for the adjustment amount. The SSA is also sending written notices to all recipients, explaining the reason for the additional payment, though these notices may arrive shortly after the payment itself. One thing to note is that not everyone will receive the same amount. The $6,420 figure that's being widely reported is actually an average of the adjustment payments being issued. Your specific adjustment amount depends on several factors: your monthly benefit amount, how long you've been receiving benefits during the affected period, whether you have any deductions from your benefits, and which specific benefit program you're enrolled in. For example, if you're a retiree collecting the maximum Social Security benefit and have been receiving payments throughout the entire error period, you're likely to receive an adjustment amount closer to the higher end of the range. Conversely, if you just began collecting benefits in recent months, your adjustment will likely be smaller since the error affected you for a shorter duration. It's also worth noting that these adjustment payments are considered retroactive benefits, not additional benefits. This means you're receiving money that should have been paid to you all along. The SSA isn't giving out bonus payments, they're correcting a mistake that resulted in underpayments to legitimate beneficiaries. Here's something crucial that many people aren't considering. How might this lump sum payment affect your other benefits or financial situation? For most Social Security retirement beneficiaries, there's little to worry about. These adjustment payments won't impact your future monthly benefit amounts, and they won't affect your tax situation significantly unless they push you into a higher income bracket for the year. However, for SSI recipients, there could be more complex considerations. SSI is a needs-based program with strict resource limits. Normally, a lump sum payment of this size could potentially disrupt your eligibility. However, the SSA has confirmed that these particular adjustment payments will not count against your resource limits for 9 months following receipt. This gives you adequate time to spend down the funds on necessary expenses without jeopardizing your ongoing eligibility. For those receiving Medicaid or other income-based assistance programs, similar concerns might arise. The good news is that most states are treating these SSA adjustment payments the same way as exempt resources for a limited period. However, the specific policies vary by state and by program, so it's advisable to check with your local benefits office if you're concerned about potential impacts. If you believe you should be eligible for an adjustment payment but haven't received one, there are steps you can take. First, check your bank accounts thoroughly and review any recent mail from the Social Security Administration. Sometimes these payments can arrive without much notice, and given their unexpected nature, they might be overlooked in a busy bank account. If you've confirmed you haven't received an adjustment payment, consider contacting the Social Security Administration directly. You can reach them at their national number, 1-800-772-1213. But be prepared for potentially long wait times as many others are calling with similar questions. Often, your local SSA office can provide more personalized assistance. You can find your nearest office using the Office Locator tool on the SSA website. When contacting the SSA, have your Social Security number ready, along with any relevant documentation about your benefits. The representative will need to verify your identity before discussing the specifics of your case. Be patient and polite. The representatives are handling a high volume of similar inquiries, and are working to help everyone affected by this situation. The SSA has assured beneficiaries that they've identified and corrected the calculation error that led to these underpayments. They've implemented new quality control measures to prevent similar errors from occurring in the future. This includes enhanced automated checking systems and more frequent internal audits of their payment processing systems. Moving forward, all benefit calculations should be accurate according to the established formulas and recent cost of living adjustments. The 2025 cost of living adjustment is set to be implemented correctly, with no anticipated issues related to the previous calculation error. Recipients can expect their regular monthly benefits to continue without disruption, and the corrected calculation methods will ensure accurate payments going forward. I hope this comprehensive breakdown has helped clarify what's happening with these SSA overpayment corrections. As always, I'm committed to bringing you the most accurate and helpful information about retirement benefits and financial matters affecting seniors and beneficiaries. Have you or someone you know received one of these payments? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to download our free guide in the description on 10 things every Social Security recipient should know. It's packed with valuable information that could save you thousands in the long run. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe to our channel for more updates on retirement benefits and financial news. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming video on the newly announced changes to 2025 benefit calculations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.